Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching and welcome to the English news of Binh Phuoc radio television station and newspaper. I'm with you and following our deadlines as usual. Binh Phuoc asks long-term cooperation with the Korean province. Binh Phuoc leader hosts a Korean working delegation. State President receives Cuban ambassador. Prime Minister hosts talks with Chinese counterpart. Vietnamese blues gain popularity in Thailand. And now other details. A delegation from the Republic of Korea's Jeollanam province, led by John Kyung-soon, vice chairman of the provincial council, visited Binh Phuoc province on June 24 to explore bilateral cooperation.
At the meeting, leaders of the two provinces highlighted the respective potential, advantages and limitations. Located in the southern key economic region of Vietnam, Binh Phuoc boasts a lot of potential and advantages to attract investment. The province is now home to 13 industrial parks, drawing 415 FDI projects worth $4.3 billion. The Republic of Korea is the second biggest investor Binh Phuoc with 82 projects worth over $800 million. Standing Deputy Secretary of the Binh Phuoc Provincial Party Committee, Chairwoman of the Provincial People's Council Huỳnh Thị Hằng, said the councils of the two provinces have organized many exchange and cooperation activities for economic development. She says she hopes that large corporations and small and medium-sized Korean enterprises will continue investing in the province. John Gyeon-sun, Vice Chairman of Jeollanam Provincial Council, expressed his impression of the economic growth of Vietnam and Binh Phuoc in particular, especially after the COVID-19 pandemic. Leveraging the available potential and advantages, the two provinces are expected to promote long-term, sustainable cooperation in all fields, especially in agriculture, industry, and energy.
A delegation from the Republic of Korea's Jeollanam province has paid a courtesy visit to the Secretary of the Binh Phuoc Provincial Party Committee, Nguyễn Mạnh Cường.
The delegation, led by John Gyeon-sun, Vice Chairman of the Jeollanam Provincial Council, aims to explore economic cooperation opportunities and cultural exchanges between the two provinces. Secretary Cường affirmed that after more than 30 years, the cooperation between Vietnam and the Republic of Korea has evolved into a comprehensive strategic partnership. This partnership provides a crucial foundation for the two provinces to enhance cooperation, exchanges and twin relations, serving mutual development goals across all sectors.
Binh Phuoc province is working on measures to ensure that all residents have access to high-quality healthcare services, live in safe communities, and achieve optimal physical and mental development, thus contributing to improving the quality of life and human resources for the cause of national defense and development.
These endeavors align with the latest Prime Minister's decisions to improve healthcare services at the grassroots levels. Specifically, by 2030, every village, hamlet, and ward will have at least one professional healthcare worker. All communes are expected to meet national healthcare standards. Over 95% of the population are expected to join health insurance so that they will be covered with primary healthcare expenditure and have their health monitored. Specifically, individuals at risk of diseases should undergo health checkups at least once a year. Investment will be made in the construction, upgrading, renovation, and expansion of infrastructure and equipment for grassroots-level health centers in accordance with regulations. With the efforts, the satisfaction rate among the population is expected to exceed 90%.
President Tô Lâm met with the Cuban ambassador to Vietnam on June 24 in Hanoi. Let's take a look.
Ambassador Orlando Nicolas Hernandez Guillen conveyed congratulations from Cuban leaders to the host president, who has been elected as the state leader of Vietnam. The ambassador briefed the host leader on the situation in Cuba in recent times, especially the efforts of the party and people of Cuba in the process of building the country and overcoming difficulties and challenges. During that process, Cuba always receives support, both materially and spiritually, from the party, state, and people of Vietnam, the ambassador said, emphasizing that Vietnam's affection and support will always be deeply engraved in the hearts of the Cuban people. President Lam affirmed that the party and state of Vietnam attach great importance to the special traditional relationship, both as comrades and brothers, with Cuba. Vietnam will always strive to support Cuba within its capabilities and conditions, he noted.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính is in Đài Loan City, China's Liaoning province, for the 15th World Economic Forum annual meeting of the new chambers and working stations in this country.
On the afternoon of June 24th, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính held talks with his Chinese counterpart Li Qiang. The two government leaders informed each other about the situation of each party and country, agreeing that the relationship between the two sides have seen historic developments in recent times. Prime Minister Chính proposed that the two sides speed up transport infrastructure connection, especially the construction of standard gauge railways connecting border provinces of the two countries. He asked the Chinese side to open the markets for Vietnamese agricultural products, coordinate to completely resolve problems in a number of cooperation projects, and strengthen cooperation in other fields. Speaking highly of the Vietnamese leaders' cooperation proposals, Premier Li Qiang affirmed the readiness to further deepen practical cooperation with Vietnam. He said China will further open its market for Vietnamese goods, coordinate to create favorable conditions for quarantine and custom clearance of goods, and is ready to coordinate with the Vietnamese side to promote sustainable growth of bilateral trade relations. On the same day, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính hosted receptions for leaders of several Chinese leading infrastructure corporations. In his meeting with Chinese of Dalian Locomotive and Rolling Stock Company Limited, the Prime Minister suggested that the company participate in infrastructure development, especially large-scale infrastructure projects, regional railway lines, and urban railways in Vietnam. He said he hopes the company will cooperate and support Vietnam in developing the railway industry, including human resource training and technology transfer. Giving a reception for Wang Xiaojun, Deputy General Manager of Power China, Prime Minister Chính suggested that Power China not only continue its cooperation and investments in the energy sector, but also expand its cooperation and investment in Vietnam in the fields of renewable energy and transport infrastructure development. Vietnam is currently refining regulations related to direct electricity purchase agreements, rooftop solar, and promoting the development of self-consumption electricity, Chính said. Vietnam wishes to have the cooperation from Power China in these areas, the government leader noted.
Vietnamese fruits such as durian and lychee have gained popularity in Thailand. More details are in the following report.
A program to promote Vietnamese lychees to Thai consumers has been opened at the Central World Commercial Center in Bangkok, Thailand. Speaking at the event, Vietnamese ambassador to Thailand, Pham Viet Hung, expressed his pleasure to see Vietnam's high-quality lychee products promoted in Thailand. He stated that Vietnam and Thailand are significant trading partners. The facilitation of Vietnam's exports to Thailand is crucial to achieve the mutual goal of reaching $25 billion in bilateral trade by 2025. The event, the seventh of its kind, will run from mid-June to early July, at 32 Tops Food Hall and Tops Market stores across Thailand. In the first 4 months of this year, Thailand spent up to $22.5 million importing Vietnamese durian, a year-on-year surge of 82%. This figure is much higher than that of the third-ranked market, China's Hong Kong, with only $3.6 million.
Tuyên Quang is among the leading provinces in Vietnam for forest coverage, with a rate of over 65%. Capitalizing on this trend, the local government has implemented policies to develop the forestry economy, in which large timber forest plantation is the fundamental solution.
To improve the productivity and quality of wood for export, the National Agricultural Extension Centre has coordinated with the University of Forestry to organise an intensive large timber forest plantation model towards sustainable forest management. In light of the project, local residents are trained in line with the standards of the Forest Stewardship Council. In recent years, Tuy Quang Province has implemented policies to support the conversion of small timber forests to large timber forests. To date, the province has developed nearly 200,000 hectares of forests, of which 81,000 hectares are for exploitation, ensuring raw materials for wood processing facilities in the area. The forestry production value of Tuy Quang reaches some $63 million per year, with an average growth rate of 8.8%. The province aims to have 89,000 hectares of large timber forests by 2025.
That's all for today on the news of Bình Phuoc Radio Television Station and Newspaper. Once again, thanks for watching and goodbye for now.